All right, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I think y'all should be able to hear me. All right. There we go. All right, let me get y'all give me a second. All right, so this is a school night, boys and girls. We're out here on a school night. I was supposed to do one Sunday, but man, just had a lot of stuff going on Sunday night. I wasn't able to do it. So I figured, we'll do it another day. And then I moved it to Monday, but then I was like, nah, Monday I'm going to be stupid busy. And then I was like, I'll just do it Wednesday. I'll kick it back. Tally, what's up, my man? We're in here. Me and Tally are in here fresh off of a break, group break that we were just in with my man Pittsburgh over at TGT. They just broke a box of 2021 Leaf Pro set. I think I did all right. I can't remember what I grabbed. I can't remember what I ended up picking. It was a draft. It was a draft snake draft thing. I'm losing my mind here. But yeah, so we were doing that. Tally got some pretty good stuff. What'd you end up getting, Tally? I got the Devontae Smith, and then somebody else. I can't remember who else I got, but I think I did pretty good. I think I did all right. Let's see who's up in here. Keelan, what's up? Natsman, what's up? Brian, what's going on? Josh, what's up, bro? I'm off the rest of the week. Dang, Natsman, congratulations, bro, on being off for the rest of the week. This is hump day for me. We still got Thursday and Friday to go. Usually I'm in the office on Wednesdays. I usually go into the office on Wednesdays, but today my sinuses have been like really, 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 really bad. So I decided to stay in today. Marvel Madness MCU, what's up? Yeah, so I decided to stay in today. Carson says hello from the future. Mr. Carson from Pure Graded X, if I'm not mistaken. Carson, welcome, sir. Welcome. From the future, I like it. Bishop, what's happening, Chief? Welcome in. Marvel Madness, when are you going to join some of us in the Marvel community to do a segment? Listen, bro, my availability to jump on with y'all and chat is wide open. Whenever you want to have me on, man, I have full capabilities. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll send you my email, or you can just email me. We can set up a time. I'm always down to chat. The only thing I've been trying to do is set up StreamYard so that we can, so I can show you my collection and we can talk about what I got and all that stuff. But yo, man, if you want me to jump in and just chat, bro, I'm happy to jump in whenever, brother. You let me know. We can make it happen. What's up, Sam? Brian, you caught that break too. That was a cool little break, cool little box there. I haven't been in a group break in a long time. I went hard on them like last year. I was in a bunch of them because the Rockets were like dirt cheap. But now they're getting expensive now because people are starting to realize that we have. I mean, even in this year's break, it's still Jae'Sean Tate, it's still Kenyon Martin Jr. that are things that you can go on. And it's you can hit some pretty gnarly cards right now. 2019, 2020, Kevin Porter Jr. So if you're in a break that's a 2019, 2020, Picking up the Cavs should be pretty cheap. So that's kind of the thing. So yeah, let's see, where was I going with that? Yeah, so I haven't been in a break in a long time, and so my man Pittsburgh was on one. He was doing one, and I typically don't get into football, but that's the homie, so I jumped in and picked up a spot, and I kind of got close to closing it out. I think Tally closed it out, if I'm not mistaken, but I've actually been thinking. My brothers have been telling me that I should do group breaks. I don't know. I'd like to. I think. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I don't know how much work is involved in that. I think there's a lot of work involved in it. Not only that, but a lot of responsibility that I really don't feel like, throwing on my shoulders. I think it's. I don't know. I'd like to, but I don't know. We'll see what's what. Theodore Weathers. That's a new name. Welcome, sir. Card market is soft for the base cards big time. Don't let these content creators on YouTube BS you. I have said that for the longest. One of the things that soft market, hot market, cold market, doesn't matter to me. If you're collecting PC, it doesn't really matter. You just pick up whatever you like. I mean, I'm watching a couple of Clint Capella golds for like under $20. Numbered to 10, gold numbered to 10 for under $20. So it's insane. It's like so I get to pick up really cheap stuff. I'm glad I picked up Kevin Porter Jr. when I was picking him up, because now it's going through the roof. I think there was a Mosaic auction that just ended not too long ago for like super high. So yeah. Marvel, yeah, StreamYard invite, dude. Shoot me one over and let's make it happen. Natsman says, anyone here PSA is shut down again? Someone reported some on... Really? Shut down how? May 14th. Oh, you got anything on that? Let me see, who posted that? Sam. No, not Sam. Natsman. Anyone here on PSA is shut down again. Someone reported the same on the Personal Finance Dad tonight. Urban Legend. I haven't heard anything. I mean, obviously, PSA isn't going to put anything out, but, we'll see. If they shut down again, that's going to be interesting. That's kind of the weird thing. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that they shut down again. I know they're shut down for the majority of their stuff, but we'll see. Got a perfect 10 on a Charizard card from the slab is literally on fire. From who, Sam? From who? Who did you get a perfect 10 on for the Charizard? TGT is in the house. What up? What up? I can run a break for you. I'm assuming this is Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pitt. I mean, my brothers are telling me to do group breaks, like to offer them and do them. Because obviously I have all the hardware. I mean, I can go hard. Let me see here. Let me see. Open that little joint up right there. See, I can do my group breaks here. That's not a problem. So I can do all the openings and all that stuff if I really wanted to. I can also run the screens. I mean, I have everything to do group breaks. It just seems like a lot of trouble. I don't know. I'm a pretty simple man. I don't really like trouble. I don't know. I just rather hang out with y'all and talk shit. That's really what I'd rather do, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's kind of look, there he is right there. There's my brother. Group breaks, do it. He hit me with the Palpatine, told me do it. Retro, what's your opinion on Walmart marking up almost all their cards in the stores, kind of scalping the scalpers? For example, Chrome Hanger is now $30 with tax. Yeah, so I've heard about this. I've heard that they've actually taken, like, for example, like they've taken this and then they slapped another sticker on top of it. right? Another barcode on top of it with a higher price. Now, I do remember one time I was. This was before the spike in like early 2019. I'd say probably like early 2018. I was buying some packs out of the clearance bin, and one of them was ringing up normal price, but it was like 4 packs of like 2017, 2018 hoops that I wanted to buy, fat packs, or 2018, 2019 hoops of fat packs that I wanted to buy. And I took it to the register, and they were ringing up. I think the fat packs were ringing up like $9.99, but they were supposed to be ringing up like $4.99. And so I took it to the lady at the register, and I said, "Hey, like these aren't ringing up right." And so she rings them up again. She's like, "Yeah, they're ringing up $9.99 or whatever." And I was like, "Well, can you adjust them?" She said, "We can't adjust these because this isn't our inventory. It doesn't belong to us." She goes, "So we don't have the prices. We don't set the prices." She goes, "I can't adjust this for you." So if that's in fact going on, where they're actually like raising the prices, then that's not Walmart doing that. That's MSI or MTI Holdings or whatever the name of that company is. The distributor is the one that's doing that. It's not Walmart. Walmart doesn't have any say in the prices on those cards. It's the distributors that put them in. That's why if you ever MJ Holdings, Bishop, there you go, good job. If you ever go to the Walmart, I think they do wall-to-wall cycle counts like once a quarter or like once every 6 months, every 2 quarters. Occasionally you'll come across a little piece of paper or a sticker that says DNI, right? There'll be a big old sticker that says DNI, if you've ever seen this. And this is back when there was actually cards there. But there'll be a big old sticker that says DNI. That DNI stands for Do Not Inventory. And the reason why they're doing that is because the people that are there to cycle count Walmart's inventory to see how much money they have in the stores, they don't want them to count those MJ Holding items because technically those aren't on their books as inventory. MJ Holdings monitors that. They keep tabs of all that stuff, and then they pay Walmart accordingly whenever they sell something. So then they say, "Hey, how many did you sell? Let me see the book for the sales," and then they'll balance the books or whatever. But that's not if you're seeing that, that's not Walmart doing that. That's the distributor for Walmart, in case that's MJ Holdings. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, all that means is that if the blaster box used to be $20, it's now $30, and the scalpers used to flip them for $50, the scalpers are now going to flip them for $70. That's all that means. It's not going to stop anything. And so, everybody's, it's like the movie Casino, everybody's skimming the skim, like everybody, the more hands that it changes, the higher the price is going to be, which kind of sucks, but it's unfortunate, that's kind of where we're at with this, but it is what it is, I suppose. That's kind of why I've honestly given up on trying to break product, really. I mean, here recently I've started looking for some product just because we hit the 5,000 subscribers, and I want to do a celebration, and I want to buy some product and stuff like that. But man, it's so freaking expensive, man. And I hate how expensive product has become. Can't break. I used to break boxes with my kids and stuff like that. I used to let them rip open packs and stuff, and it's just not even worth it anymore. It's like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense anymore. But I just started buying the cards that I want to buy, and not really caring too much about markup and stuff like that. The markup at Walmart is MJ Holdings trying to get in on the scalpers. As you see, this stuff isn't flying off the door, but people are still buying this stuff. Yeah, Sam. I actually went to Walmart today. Actually, I had to go buy some air filters. They were the only place within like a 10-mile radius that had the filter size that I needed in stock. And I stopped by, and of course, anytime I stop by a Walmart or a Target, I always peep in just to see what's what. And the boxes were there. Like the space where everything was, it was all there, but there was nothing there, obviously. And I saw some hockey stuff and some baseball stuff. There was some baseball prism hanger packs that were still there, but I don't know shit about baseball, so there's no point. And then baseball is not even Panini baseball is not even licensed by the MLB, so I don't really care too much about any of that stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, I got a feeling that we're not going to see any less of that. I got a feeling we're going to see a lot more of that, and that's unfortunate because Panini basically has already it's a dead company walking, essentially, because they don't have any more licenses after this year or in the next 5 years. Their licenses are up. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to maximize their profits as much as they can. They're going to try to ram as much UFC down your throat as humanly possible, and as much soccer and as much F1 as they can down our throats. And that's kind of what we're going to live with the next 4 or 5 years. That's just kind of how it's going to be, I think, unfortunately. Do you think that MJ Holdings sees the writing on the wall with Fanatics taking over soon and they're trying to get as much as they can? Absolutely, Bishop. I think that's what they're doing, man. Word on the street is that you can pull the MJ Holding price sticker off and it still gives you the reduced price. Yeah, because that sticker is just over. It's another sticker. It's another barcode over the barcode. So there may be some truth to that. Prices went up at Walmart before the Fanatics announcement. MJ Holdings raised its prices. Yep, exactly. PSA will lower grading prices and hire more graders with additional hubs. Cohen, Nat, and Golden didn't team up to get taken over by a new grading company. Let me read that again. PSA will lower grading prices and hire more graders with additional hubs. Cohen, Nat, and Golden didn't team up to get taken over by new grading companies. What are my thoughts on that? I would agree that that's what they're doing. I see it in the numbers that that's what they're doing. They're obviously hiring a lot more people. They're putting out a lot more cards every day. The one part, I don't think I was ever of the idea that that PSA is gonna get taken over by anybody. What is gonna happen and what is already happening and what is already happened is that they've lost a significant amount of market share. I don't want to say significant. I really don't know what the numbers are, but it's clearly apparent that SGC has blown up in the last 6 to 8 months. People are subbing with SGC a lot more. So the segment of people that are grading cards, they're grading their PCs, they're grading cards that they like, that they don't really, that they're looking for some value, but not really a whole lot. They don't look for the grade to add too much value to it. They just wanted to, grade a nice card, maybe even some of their prospects and things like that. They're not waiting around for PSA to go back to. But listen, PSA is not going back to $20 a card. It's just not. I don't ever see that happening. There is no business reason for them to ever go back to $20 a card again, ever. There just isn't. Not with SGC making money at $30 a card. Why would they go below that? They just don't have any reason to. So that's the kind of thing. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're ever gonna get taken over by anybody. I don't think SGC has the horsepower to take them over. Just in terms of sheer volume, PSA is still king, and in terms of resale value, PSA is still king. And in terms of one of the things I've been looking at recently is the guarantees that PSA gives you. They still have the best warranty and guarantee of all the grading companies. They just do. So those are really the three things that are just kind of keeping them afloat. Their name alone is keeping them afloat, I feel. But listen, make no mistake, SGC is gaining some significant ground. HGA has had a rough couple of weeks, with some of the things that are coming out. Pure Graded X is having kind of a rough couple of weeks as well. I've seen a couple of videos where there's some more of the cases that are breaking and popping and stuff. So that's not a big thing for them in their favor. But there's a bunch of stuff that's a bunch of companies that are coming out. But the good thing about it is that there is some competition out there. I think BGS coming out and saying that they won't be caught up for another 3 to 5 years definitely shot them in the foot. I don't think anybody and I don't think anybody's really liking that. What's up, Top Choice? Yeah, man, I watched your video, bro. I was trying to decide whether or not I was gonna make a video about that, about your video that you did. But man, and then I think if I'm not mistaken, what's his name is, or he was here on the live stream, Carson. He was here on the live stream. I think he made a comment on your page that said something to the effect of like, well, yeah, if you fold it, what was the comment? I can't remember what the comment was, but he said something to the effect of like, yeah, if you bend any slab in half, it's gonna break. And I didn't necessarily agree with that statement. I didn't really think. I went back and I watched your video a couple of times, Top. I don't think that you really needed to. I don't think you bent it in half. I think you bent it. I think you did it kind of like a flex test almost. I got a slab around here. Just to be fair and objective here, but I think you grabbed it, and did a pretty good, flex test on it. I don't think you were being unfair in the way you did it, but even if I really apply some pressure to this thing, like this is a BGS case, like I'm flexing it pretty hard, and I think what happened is that even if you apply a little bit of pressure, these are supposed to be sonically sealed. So if there's an integrity issue in the seal, see, like right now I'm trying to flex it and trying to pop out this bottom piece, and I'm applying some pretty good pressure. But if it's not sealed, it's gonna pop no matter how much pressure you apply to it. So I think that's kind of yeah, exactly, Top. I think that's kind of what was going on there, and that's not a good thing for them. So I mean that's just kind of Cards and Comics. I think I picked like the wrong kind of case, right? Because these things are like freaking Fort Knox. I mean, these things are serious business. I'll let you guys guess why I bought this card. This is an Onuri Rodriguez. I paid like $6 for this slab, and I bought it for a reason. I don't know who this guy is at all, but I have something in store, something that I'm working on. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff here in the next couple of weeks with all the slabs of all the major grading companies. We're going to do some testing. We're going to throw on our lab coats and do some testing, Walter White style. So anyway, back to Tops's video. If you guys haven't watched it, let me see. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me, Tops. Man, if you want to, Tops, throw it in the chat for me if you wouldn't mind. Just so I can kind of plug it here, because I thought it was a really interesting video on how that whole thing went down. But what I thought was more interesting still were the comments from Carson. I think that's the guy's name. So I thought it was interesting, but where he almost sounded like he was a little bit defensive, when I really don't think he should have been. I think it was just kind of one of those like, oh shit moments, where things didn't really seal up that well, and it just so happens that you put it out there. And listen, no company likes it, when is that really Alan Pittsburgh, or is that like, is he actually working? That can't be right. That can't be right. He's not working. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Is that really Alan? Okay, it is. Man, boy, always working them hours, them long hours. I like it. TGT is in the house, y'all, for real. I love it. Making a Gretzky label. OPG? You got a rookie card OPG label in there? Dope. Let me see. Tops. What's your name there, Tops? Top Choice. Let me see if I can. Top Choice sports cards. Let me see. Come on. I'm trying to find the video here because it's a very interesting video. I want to share it with you guys. Because it's interesting. Is it Tops? Oh yeah, TOPSS. It's just unfortunate, you know. Oh, TOPP. You down with OPP? There we go. Here it is. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. So there was a couple of things that we need to address here. Okay.
What is up? Scott here from Top Choice Sports.
What's up, Scott? There he is.
I'm going to do a card reveal from Pure Graded X.
Let me see. He said it was the 9-minute mark. Let's see. But I think the one thing that nobody's talking about here that I feel is a little bit more important.
I don't know. Let's see. Quick. What? Let's find out.
Oh. Y'all hear that? Look. Ouch. That hurts my ears. Oh. They're not supposed to do that. Oh, shit, man. That sounds so bad, man. Oh, God almighty. Listen, man, y'all go subscribe to my man Top.
That came out pretty easy.
That's the link right there. You guys go check him out. But that is harsh, man.
I don't know if any of you guys have cracked PSA slabs.
They don't crack like that, brother. I can guarantee you.
You know how hard that is to do. Hey guys, I'm just coming back at you. I just wanted to go over a couple things that I saw.
Now this is
as soon as I stopped recording.
This is the important thing to me. Look at the size
one
difference.
One issue I saw that these are all Panini products. They're all the same size card, but I guess they must have switched holders or cases at one point in time.
Yeah, that's a big size difference.
There the bottoms lined up, so you see the difference. Maybe they can answer that question for me, but I have I got 3 cards that'll stack, and these two will stack, but these won't stack with these. So they must have switched cases at some point, and
that's kind of weird. Let me see. Where were the replies at? So here's the response from Carson. We switched cases and your order was finished in the newer cases. Okay, so they switched cases. That's the explanation for the different size slabs. You can crack open just about any slab if you bow it until it cracks. Okay, this is kind of the piece that you broke that case in half and risked damaging your card in the process by bending it like that. So I didn't really like that response. Because look, I mean, did he flex it a little bit? Yes. Did he put some muscle into it? Sure. But that should have never happened. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'd say that came out pretty easy.
Look at my man plugging himself in here. I know a company that shows you why you got your.
I don't know if any of you guys have cracked PSA slabs.
I love it, man. TGT coming in.
You know how hard that is to do.
Kicking the comp in the nuts. I love it. Anyway, man, you guys go check out Top Choice. Here, I'll throw another link in there for the that's the link for the channel itself. I went back and watched a couple more videos, but you guys go check them out, man. I think that's just a dope. It's dope that he did that. I don't know. I don't think it's no matter what. I mean, cards should. I mean, shit shouldn't crack like that, man. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Slabs shouldn't crack like that, no matter what. I don't. It's just a bad weld. I mean, it's a bad weld. That's basically what it is. Yeah. See, that's what everybody's saying. It's a bad weld. It's a bad seal on the case. On the other hand, I've been quietly picking up. So for those of y'all that watched, what video was it where I didn't mention where I bought some of my cards? I've been shopping a lot on Mercari, Mercari. Those of you that have shopped on there before know you can find some serious hits on there for pretty cheap. And that's what I did. And I picked up, oh God, why do I keep doing this? I picked up, y'all check this out. A little KPJ action. I'm going to tell y'all what I paid for it because I paid very little for it. And I was actually not too happy about the card itself because one of the corners was dinged up pretty good. But given what I paid for it, I was kind of okay with it. I wasn't too happy about it. But this, aside from my Deshaun Watson, RPA that I have, is the only other RPA that I have of a PC guy. Actually, I'm lying. No. Actually, Clint Capella, I don't have any RPAs. And then obviously Elijah Penny Hardaway, and Sean Kemp don't have RPAs. But I love, this is probably one of my favorite cards that I bought so far. Still, I'll put it to you guys this way. I stayed under my rule. You guys know I have a rule when I buy cards. I don't spend more than $100. Purchase price. Taxes and shipping, if that gets tacked on and it kicks it over, that's fine. But I am very, very, very happy and very excited to have this card in the old collection. I'm not going to send it off for grading because it's got a bad corner. I don't know if you guys can see it on there, but you can see the little bit of black kind of, this definitely fell and got dinged right on the corner. So I'm going to keep it in a mag case. Maybe Collect 3D Prints will send me over a free slab stand. Actually, I could just pop right on over there and go get one. But anyway. Yeah. I'm very excited about this card. And then I picked up also just some hoops, premium stuff, and a couple of Pulsars. Mercari is where it's at. If you have an not an oddball player, but if you have a player that you want to pick up, check out Mercari because you can get some really good deals on them. If anybody wants a Marquise Brown on card auto to 99, hit me up. I got that in a redemption a while back, and it finally came in. What else do I have here? Let's see what we got going on here. Little Herbie action there. Some DK Metcalf rookies that are going to be going for sale. There's a Baker Mayfield rookie for sale. Jalen Ramsey, couple rated rookie Jalen Ramseys. Not my Kobe's. My Kobe's aren't for sale. Oh, yo, let me show y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all this. I got a package. So I got a package from some guys. That occasionally people go, hey, Richard, we know you like, I got a bunch of stuff that I think you'll really dig. What's your address? And I got to be honest with y'all. I'm a little shifty about giving out my address, but at the same time, I'm not really too bent out of shape about it. I mean, because look, I think I've told you guys this several times. I live in Texas, okay? And in Texas, there's a thing called the Castle Doctrine. If you don't know what that is, Google it. The Castle Doctrine is one of the main reasons why you don't want to come to my house unannounced if I don't know you. So anyway, that being said, I feel not too bad about giving out my address when somebody says, "Hey, I want to send you something." So I've done so, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab this. Yo, man, my sinuses are murdering me right now. Absolute murdering me right now. So I want to make sure I shout this person out properly. Hopefully they won't mind me saying who it is. Okay, good. It's an alias. A Vengeful. Somebody named Vengeful. Vengeful Skies. Vengeful Skies. I'm glad there was no first name, last name. But they sent me what can only be described as a care package. And one of the things that they sent me absolutely blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. DJB, absolutely. All the time, all day, every day, even on Sundays, my man. With an extra mag. Anyway, one of the things that they sent me wasn't even a card. The coolest thing that they sent me wasn't even a card, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But so check this out. They sent me this big old box, and inside this box was a bunch of stuff. Okay, there was a bunch of stuff in here in this box. And I was like, man, where the hell did this big box come from? I didn't order anything big. And in this box was all this stuff. Now, we'll go over these real quick because this is the cool stuff right here. These old Oilers football cards. And look at that. Charlie Johnson. That's just badass. Jack Tatum. So some really dope, like old football cards from like, what is this? This is 81 tops. This one's got to be super old. What is this? Doesn't say what it is. Doesn't say what year. This has got to be 70 something. But anyway, just some, some pretty dope stuff. Anyway, some Akeem Olajuwon stuff, which was super dope. Some Rocket stuff. Look at these. A lot of these I don't have. John Turner. Some just pretty. Big Shot Bob. How do you not love Big Shot Bob? Big Shaq Diesel. Just some super dope stuff. Now, all these are going to go in my Rockets binder. I have one big old binder, a big old 4-inch binder. Nothing but Rockets stuff. Just some amazing stuff here. Pretty dope. And then this is just a big pack of 91 Skybox. But Topps Finest Springer rookie card. Pretty dope. These two did not come in that pack. These are also pickups off of Mercari, by the way. But one of the things that I always wish that I had more of was Kobe Bryant stuff. But check this out. Look at this. Inside, outside, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 Hakeem Olajuwon flares, which is pretty dope. Kenny Smith, the Jet. All right, some Olajuwon stuff. And then check these out. These are dope. Dennis Rodman Fleer Metal. Nuts and Bolts, Scottie Pippen. Nuts and Bolts, Karl Malone. And Big Zoe. But all these Kobe Bryant cards, which to me are probably the best because I don't have a very large collection of Kobe Bryant. And I mean, this is just going to beef up that old Kobe Bryant collection. Just good stuff, man. So this is all, I mean, this is somebody just sent me a big old box full of stuff. Dennis Rodman EX 2000. This thing's got kind of like a see-through. It's like a see-through card. Pretty dope. I don't know. And then some slabbed up stuff. Lonzo Mourning. Shaq, Big Shaq Diesel. I don't know why this one got. I mean, some of these are pretty good. This one got a 7. I don't know why. Oh, I can see why. A little ding on the corner there. And then Karl Malone. So anyway, the coolest thing that I got was these. Now, originally, I thought they were stickers. When I was messing with them, I thought they were stickers. So I was like trying to figure out like how to peel them off. I was trying to peel. But they're not. They're actually like if you guys are into TCG at all, they're like deck protectors, like card protectors that you can put your cards in. But then they got retro hoops on the back. This is like the dopest part for me. I was like geeking out about this. I was like, holy shit. I have like my own sleeves, like my own penny sleeves with my logo on the back of them. He sent me 2 packs of it. He or she. I don't know who it is, but they sent me 2 packs of it. It's just like super dope. So anyway, very grateful for that kind of stuff. So yeah. Bush League, if man, I'm about to put all that DK Metcalf stuff on eBay here pretty soon. So if you're interested, man, shoot me an email. I'll work a deal out with you. I'll work a good deal out with you for cheaps. But yeah. Anyway, so that's that. You see some Penny Hardaways. Where are the Penny Hardaways? I have Penny Hardaways out here? Oh, no. I thought I did. Texas presumes that using force is reasonable and justify one other person unlawfully and with force enters and attempts to enter your habitation. Yep, there you go. Phantom knows what's up. Global Sports in the house. What's up, man? 5 to 10 years from now, my best card will be worth more than a PSA version of the same card. That's funny. Yeah, because PSA 10s right now are... Man, I was watching a video the other day. Who sent it to me? I think my man Peter sent it to me. Where a guy got back... He was claiming that he got back 100% gem rate on his recent sub. And it was all Patrick Mahomes stuff. And as I was watching the video, I'm like, man, those are terribly off-center. Like, terribly off-center. As I was watching it. So I was like, ugh. Like I didn't really understand why. Let me see if I can find that video, because that video was interesting too. That dude was just, and it was funny too because the guy that was like opening them up was like, "Oh, this is a 10." Like, "Oh, I got all 10s." I think he looked at his cards beforehand, but he was like,
"Peace out, leaving home just to change my phone plan."
Sorry, that's pretty loud. All right, Google Fi. Nobody cares about you, bro.
Hello, Google Fi, a phone plan that can.
All right, Google Fi. Kick rocks. All right. Come on.
I gave it a 10. A 10.
That was pretty funny. Tyler Short. We'll subscribe to Mr. Old Tyler Short. So here's I'll throw a link in here just because I don't like to watch videos without links. But, look, I mean, like some of these are like badly off-centered. Like this one's off-center. Not that one. That one's okay. That one's off-center. That one's off-center. That one's off-center. This one's actually not bad. But this one's off-centered. This one's off-centered. And this one's off-centered. So, I mean, you know. This is why I honestly feel like PSA should have a 9.5. If PSA had a 9.5 grade, that would make things so much easier.
Or way to say it. Continuing on with Shohei.
We're gonna fast forward because he got a bunch of Shohei Ohtanis
per card. So,
and this is kind of giving you a better look. I mean, say what you will. I don't think that's a really well-centered card. I mean, actually, you know what? That's probably not bad. That one's probably not too bad.
8 of those.
That one's actually nice. That one probably should have got a 10. But then he starts talking about how some of them have like whitening on them and stuff like that.
Very happy. This may be the last time that I ever get that again. Actually found a huge lot of these on eBay just sitting there. Buy it now, best offer. And the guy was like, yep, broke these fresh from a case. I don't know if it was fresh that he just got them or he's just been hanging on to them for a while. So I paid a little over market for the cards. I mean, at that time, optics were in the $5 to $550 range. I want to say that I paid for 8 of them. I want to say it was $4,700, $4,800. So I paid close to. I'm terrible at math. What if I rejected 2 of them? like that per card for some of those. Now, I
That's a
also
nice-
did buy a couple of extra from eBay.
Herbert.
Herbert for $1,500 through Probstein. You know, that
So he's
was
just
a
talking about the Herbert, but he started going through the.
be early 2019. So, you know, even this card's a little bit off left to right.
Yeah.
Still within tolerance of cards I've graded PSA 10, and thankfully PSA has
But look at the back of that card. I mean, I can't really judge anything
cards
else.
I've graded
But look at the back of that card. I mean, the back of that card is badly off-centered. So much so that you would think it would affect the overall grade. I understand that they put more weight on the front than they do on the back, but even the front is not like the greatest. Like when I look at these optics, I always look at this bar and associated with this bar, and then this bar associated with that bar, and these are clearly fatter. So it's visibly off-centered. So, you know, 60-40, I don't know what the tolerances are, but I don't know, man. That just looks weird to me. And then the backs of them, the backs are really bad.
within tolerance of cards I've graded PSA 10, and thankfully PSA has, you know, with this card at least, looks like it's being pretty consistent with its standards. So
Again, that one too, badly off-centered in the back. I mean, I just see the front of that one's not too bad, but the back of it was pretty bad. I don't know, man. I just think it's all squirrely. It's all of it's just really squirrely. It's all squirrely. All of it. Grade your own cards, people. How about that? How's that for a hot take? Grade your own damn cards. I think I said that in one of the other videos too. It might have been on one of the live streams or something. I think I did. I said it the other day whenever it was on part of the test that I was doing for StreamYard. Where if I'm gonna buy a card from you, right, and it's a pretty significant, like let's just say one of those Mahomes cards, right, and I look at it and I say, you know what, that's probably, you know, good. I mean, we all know what to look for. I look at centering, I look at edges, I look at corners, and like between us two, especially if it's a face-to-face thing, right? Between us two, we could figure out what the, you know, what the condition of the card is. We can come to an agreement on the condition of the card, and then pay accordingly, right? I don't know. I just this whole idea of grading, you know, if you're not doing it to protect your card and to, I don't know, preserve it, the whole idea of saying, oh, this has a third party gave it a grade and we now have to agree on this grade. There's no standards. Every company has their standards. So, you know, which one matters more, right? Obviously, PSA matters the most because it gets the most money. But, you know, it is what it is. Nat Turner graded it while getting a pedicure. Guy works for another grading company. Smear campaign against PSA. You talking about me? I work for another grading company. Is that what you're saying, Jay? I wish I worked for another grading company. That means I would be getting paid to work for another grading company. That's all right, buddy. You must be new here. If everyone has their own standards, there is no standard. Absolutely. Agreed. Unless the government comes out and says, here's the standards. Everybody must abide by these. Oh, I thought you were talking about me, Jay. I was like, what? I don't work for no grading company. I wish I did. I'd make some money. I give all Retro Hoop Collector subscribers 10s on everything. Oh man, that'd be funny. Retro Hoop Collectibles gradings. Retro gradings. I don't know. That might be the start of a new business venture. I'll start grading vintage cards with my own standard and let y'all tell y'all what's good on those. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been hanging out for a little bit. I didn't want to do too much tonight. just because it is a school night, and I know some of you guys got to get to work. I definitely got to get to work tomorrow. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to get my kids ready for school and daycare and all that good jazz. Man, 5,000 subscribers. I can't even begin to tell y'all how insane that is to me, that there's 5,000 of you out there that care enough about what I say to hit the subscribe button because you want to hear me say something else in the future. I think I said it in the other live stream when I was testing out StreamYard. When somebody subscribes to my channel, it tells me that you find what I'm saying at least intriguing enough to want to be notified if I ever say something again, right? That's the relationship that we have. Me as the creator, you as the subscriber, and that means a lot because I like to talk shit, man. I have a lot of opinions, and I like to talk. So, as you guys can tell, I can be a bit long-winded sometimes, which is one of the things that I've kind of had to work on, honestly. Is really not trying to repeat things, and this platform has actually helped me in my professional career, where that has always been something that was told to me. It's like, hey, you're kind of long-winded, you kind of repeat things, and you tend to gloss over other things, and you tend to repeat yourself a lot. It's like, oh shit, okay. And actually watching some of my videos, I mean, I watch all my videos after I do them. I watch them before I upload them to make sure that it recorded good and everything. I don't watch all of them anymore just because I think I have like my audio settings dialed in pretty well, and camera settings are pretty self-explanatory if I can see what you see and all that stuff. But I do watch and I listen to myself, and I'm a little bit critical of myself. But after all, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys know what I do. I turn on my camera and I give you my opinions on things that are happening in the hobby. And then I just like to show off the cool shit that I buy or the cool shit that I break and get. And even though I haven't broken anything in a long time. But yeah, so big celebration for the 5,000 subscribers. I really do want to do something good for you guys to where there's a possibility that you can land some really cool shit. Unfortunately, everything's just expensive as hell. And this channel just, I mean, it doesn't make money like that. I mean, I don't, I'm no Jake Paul here, right? So here for the free ice cream tally. Right on, man. So, that's kind of what I do, right? I just flick on the camera and I just talk, and I don't edit anything. I leave all the ums and the ahs in there, for everybody to hear. And I honestly don't care, because everything that I'm saying and everything I'm talking about just comes straight from here, and then it goes right into the microphone. I don't really, edit anything. I don't ever edit anything. None of my videos are edited ever. You can go back and look at every single one of them. And I think it's amazing that you guys dig that. And so I appreciate y'all, those of y'all that are here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you're in this chat right now, there's 72 of you in here. Please hit the like button on the live stream. There's 72 of you in here. There's only 29 likes, so we can get those likes up a little bit more. It gets my stuff out. Chris, I would love to break some National Treasure. That would be awesome, to break some National Treasure. I don't think that's ever going to happen, though. I think even, let's just say that I did have $5,000 to buy baseball, to buy cards. National Treasure is not something that I would buy. I would buy a lot of hoops. I would buy a lot of 96, 97, 97, 98, 95, 96, 96, 97, 97, 98. I'd buy some 93, 94 Fleer Ultra, that kind of stuff. I'd probably buy a pack or two of graded 86 Fleer, maybe. I don't know what those packs are going for these days, but just stuff like that. But I don't think I would ever, even if I had the cash, be buying National Treasure. I think that is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here, folks. I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. This was kind of like an oddball live stream. I owed you guys this live stream from Sunday, so. I'm gonna schedule another one. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday. I will decide that on Friday. I know it's kind of last minute, but again, if you guys can come hang out and kick it, then come hang out and kick it. My man T, who is usually on these, He has a box that I'm gonna try to see if he's still down to split it with me, of 93, 94 Fleer Ultra Series 2, where we have a possibility of pulling some awesome inserts. I'm still trying to set that up with him, and then we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, you guys keep an eye out for more stuff. I got one more video coming out this week, and then we're probably gonna chill until Monday. And then we'll do a live stream over the weekend at some point. I'll schedule that, and you'll see it in your notifications. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll get notified as soon as everything pops up. But in the meantime and in between time, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank y'all for hanging out. As always, I love y'all. Peace.